It's a brutal era of endless war. The forces of chaos pour forth from the north, ravenously devouring the once mighty empire. But one intrepid leader seeks to unite and save all humankind, and purge every last vestige of chaos from the world.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Emperor Karl Franz campaign. I suppose since we're 57 episodes, or I think 57, 58 episodes into this campaign, I probably don't need to do much of an introduction at this point about what this campaign is all about. I would say if you're still with me, you've probably figured it out by now. So, like I mentioned in the last episode, we're going to go ahead and start out this battle. Start out this episode with this battle. I'm kind of having second thoughts about whether this battle is a smart idea or not, but I'm not too worried about it. Even if we were to lose this battle, I think we can just retreat back into the safety of the settlement nearby, and we can at least do enough damage to them where they really wouldn't be strong enough to pursue us. I do think that overall, I'm going to go ahead and hit fight battle here. I think overall we've got Azhag on his back heels now. I think he's, I don't want to say on the run, but I think we definitely have a strategic advantage over him now, so it's time to definitely start pressing that advantage and start pushing him back. The strength of our army here is obviously our artillery and long-range missile units and the characters that we've got, and hopefully because it's a choke point battle, they're going to have to funnel themselves through a narrow area to come towards us here. I'm kind of hoping that our our artillery is going to be able to do some pretty heavy damage to them before they get to our front line. Our front line is obviously going to be the weak link of our army, but it's all good. Let's go ahead and get ourselves kind of, let's see what they got. They got the giant over there. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to want these guys shooting at the giant. Possibly, you know what, he's not armor. He's got a little bit of armor. I guess I could do the volley gun over here as well. Orc boys, squig herd. Okay, what we need are definitely some halberdiers to just make sure that squig herd doesn't get around into us here. You know what, let's take you. Let's actually put you back here. And then you're there, that's fine. You're here, that's fine. That should hopefully be all of the melee that we need over there. Let's get you guys moved over here now. Okay, so probably want with those orc boys, squig herd, orc boys, Masha. Masha's the wizard, isn't it? Isn't he? Yeah, he's okay. He's going to be a tough nut to crack for sure. And then we got the orc boar boy biggins. You know what? We're going to need another halberdier over here, I think, because of that. So let's go ahead and get you a little bit more like this. You actually right here. I do not want you blocking the Hochland long rifles, however. They really ought to be able to shoot pretty well from there, I would hope. And I think maybe what I'll do, because this is my expendable unit, I might get him moving forward, or trying to intercept Masha. Okay, now over here, we've got Biggins, Air Boys, Biggins, Boar Boy Biggins. Okay. And, of course, the Lord. But the Lord's not a big deal. So, what we're going to do, we're going to get both of our artillery units back here. For now, I'm going to get you right here. You could turn if need be, but I think you're okay there. The Hellblasters, I might put you in the middle. I think I might start you looking this way. Again, looks like they should have a pretty open field of fire there. It's a little bit of a drop right here. This might be a dead zone right there, and right here where our ranged units are going to have a hard time hitting them. That would be unfortunate, but it's kind of not really a whole lot I can do about it. And then you guys here as well. And then I want the spearmen for the most part to be back here protecting you guys, which then means you three strategically placed to protect from the front. You can get here. Let's go ahead and move you over a little bit. Let's move you over a little bit. And then our Udolf here, you definitely can get forward. Hans, I think maybe you with them. You can get... Oh, you're a flyer. That's okay. We'll get you down there on Masha, maybe.
Filly, not folly.
And how do we feel about this? I think we feel okay about it. Mercurial shot, range of 130. Well, we'll worry about that when they get closer. Okay, so we do want
Gifted tinkerer.
everything except for maybe you guys on guard mode. What about you? Yeah, you don't need to be on guard mode either. Okay. Alright, and then what we want to do is we want to start out by targeting... I tell you what, I'm going to start out letting you target whatever you want to target. It's fine. Okay. And then you right here... I think you can probably target whatever you want to as well. Hokeland long rifles, I am going to want you to shoot that giant for sure. And you guys, it's going to take a little bit before you get a target. Okay, here we go. Fingers crossed. Let's go ahead and get you guys here. Let's get you moving forward. If they're going to stay still... What? Did he just fall down? The giant fell down. What on earth was that all about? Here, let's get you blasting the giant. Okay, and then go ahead and get down there on them for the moment. Okay. I want you on the giant as well for the moment. Okay, over here, how are we looking? Let's get you guys here into the middle. Get on those snotling pump wagons, that's fine. Okay, they're doing a little bit of damage to us over there, that's a problem. Right here, we need to spread out, for sure. We need, okay, get in on them. Okay, you guys need to shoot this giant. Shoot that giant. You right here. Yeah, just open fire. Okay, how are we doing here? I want you to break free. Actually, come back this way. Okay, he's running away. That's good, but this is a problem. You've taken some damage. Okay, over here. Let's get you down there on Masha. And you just keep shooting at that giant as much as you can. You guys start to come over this way now. If they're gonna be like that, you can help out on Masha. You definitely come on. Yep. Okay, that's good. Get on them. Okay, right here, guys. Get on those guys right there. You're fine. Like that. That ought to take care of those guys. Okay, now back over here. We probably... Okay, right here. We need to do all of this. We definitely want... You still don't have a target to shoot at, huh? That's interesting. Okay, what's going on here, guys? Let's keep you on Masha. Right here. You stay on them. You can start heading over this way now, I think. And you guys turn more like this. You guys get over here. You guys can start moving forward. You're not close enough yet, huh? Okay, we're doing a lot of damage. This is good. We're doing a lot of damage to that giant. Right here. Let's get... where are you at here? Did we kill Masha? We might have. That would be excellent. Okay, let's get you over here. You can blast him. Okay, you guys can start to pull back now, I think. At this point, our ranged units are going to do a heck of a lot of damage. Let's get you... Yeah, shattered. Fall back. There we go. Okay, pretty good. Let's get you chasing after... Speed up. Chase after the enemy lord there. I don't know if you're going to be able to do anything about him. Let's give you a charge bonus. Come on. That's not much of a charge. Oh, you got to be kidding me. What are you doing? Oh, it's so bad. There we go. Finally, that did a little bit of damage to him. Okay, get back up in the air. No. Don't dance around like that. Get up in the air. And then blast him. Here, you guys all on him. You guys as well, if at all possible. You go ahead and dive back down. Come on. Learn how to charge. That's not exactly what I had in mind, but you might be able to do it. You knocked him down. That's good. Get away from him. Stay on the ground now. Nope. Okay, charge. Come on, charge. Don't fly over his head. Circle around. Think about it for a little while. And okay, I thought I said don't do that. Oh no! Now you're pushing him forward. Oh, it's so bad. Okay, try it again. There you go. Nice. Nicely done. Thank goodness. End battle. Alright, well obviously that went way better than I was worried that it might. If they were able to get into our back line, I was going to worry about that, but obviously I need not have worried. Now, their army is going to survive, but the fact that we took out both characters plus the giant means they're pretty much all the power in that army has been wiped out. So we should be able to pursue them pretty easily. I'll go ahead and leave the Emperor's Wrath here, the steam tank unit. I'll leave that in this army for now. We have the money. We can afford it. And then we'll be able to use this army of Udolf Roxburgher here to push forward and threaten Azhag for a change. Got some decent prestige here, but we're probably going to want to take the money, I guess. Replenishment. No, I don't think it's necessary. Yeah, we'll take the money. Enemy killed in battle. And of course, Masha got wounded. We got ourselves some levels. That's good. Okay. Starting to look a little bit more promising over here on our eastern front now.
True servant of Sigma.
Let's see here. Let's go ahead and give you Irrepressible. This way you can get Lightning Strike soon. When you're fighting against greenskins, that's going to be a good trait to have. We'll go ahead and give you Hard to Hit. And Friendly Hergiger, you already have just about everything important. So let's go ahead and start giving you Wound. Okay, we're looking fine there. You could use some armor, actually, but not really a priority. All right, so obviously we're going to be able to follow up here. It's actually going to bring the settlement garrison out to help us. We should probably be able to auto-resolve this. If we don't auto-resolve it, we could probably win this battle without losing any casualties at all. But in the interest of time, decisive victory, yeah, we'll just go ahead and auto-resolve it. We lost 39. That's more than we would have lost had we fought it manually, but like I said, kind of a waste of everybody's time now to do that manually. And we'll take another 773 treasury. Ally attacks army, huh? Sure you did. Oh, you know what? It's because of the garrison. The garrison gave them credit for that. Whatever, it's fine. Alright. Now, Mordheim now has a fairly decent army there to help defend it, so that's good. Do we have Ostermark? Do we have... We don't have any agreements with them at all, and they don't want a military access agreement. Maybe we should just go ahead and confederate them.
The nation calls.
Or maybe we should just ignore... Let's see, is our... It is improving, but not by very much. If we trespass here, they condemn strategic threat, treaties with Stirland. So you hate Stirland. You hate Stirland even though Stirland is responsible for bringing you back to life. That makes perfect sense. Okay. Sometimes this game doesn't make a whole heck of a lot of sense. Let's go ahead and give you your skill ups here so you can get Lightning Strike. And you can have... I guess we'll give you Piercing Shots. And you can have Hold the Line, probably. Sure. Okay. So the thing to do then, let's put you in channeling stance.
Is my command.
We could threaten Griffin Wood. I don't really want to move into their territory because I would lose replenishment. So I can move up this way. And we can threaten Griffin Wood from 2 directions. But Chaffin here is really strong garrison and is a walled city.
What does the Emperor bid?
Valmir Blaze. You're still currently unit agnostic. I could afford a couple regiments of renown with you. Cannons, maybe, to blow open the walls, although the Hellstorms would certainly help with that. There's no military presence here. How is his overall, Azhag, how is his overall strength looking? Not very good. This is definitely the time to strike. Bechafen, Nagenhof, Mordheim, and Essen. This is our chance to get the provincial capital. I'll worry about Griffin Wood later. It's a little bit easier to take because that's a field battle. This is a walled city battle. But
Yes, my lord.
since they're very heavy on black orcs, what we need are some anti-infantry. And armor piercing would be good. So this could be good. The Tempelhof Luminarch there could be good. The cannons are armor piercing. The Black Lions, these are Hellblaster war wagons. Those could be good. You know what? We're going to come back to this in a minute.
To the provinces.
I shall decide what I'm going to do with these armies. Now, I want him to get some more replenishment, which means probably moving him in, keeping him in encampment stance.
It is for the best.
But he can move all the way up to here and stay in encampment stance, so that could be good. He's actually not getting very much replenishment here anyway. What do we have here? Growth and construction costs, that's fine. Okay, like I said, we're going to come back to Valmir Blaze. Let's take a look at Karl Franz. The number one priority right now for this part of our empire is Wulfric. What I'm tempted to do is this the army? No, this right here. This is the army. That's the army I'm so worried about. Okay. I don't want to do something stupid and put my armies in a vulnerable position. I think if I'm going to focus on Wulfric, because I think it's going to take too long to deal with Khazrak still. So I'm still not accomplishing what I thought I was going to do by focusing on knocking out Khazrak, but we'll come back to him. I've got to take care of Wulfric. He's the strongest enemy. I'm considering him an enemy even though we're not currently at war, but he's certainly the strongest of the threats. Khazrak is not. Azhag and Grom are certainly no longer that much of a threat. And where are we at? Where's Norsca? I went right past him. Yeah, right there. Definitely 15 settlements and strength ranking of 25 overall. He's definitely the big threat. Okay. Then we also have got Sylvania that we're going to need to worry about eventually. Potentially Scrag as well, but a little bit down the line. I think maybe what we're going to do, I think it's probably time to go ahead and confederate Stirland. Stirland only has this one army right here, and it's the one that we gave him. Other than that, I think he's he doesn't have any real military strength of his own. This is certainly capable of defending itself for the time being, so that's good. And then Vertbod and Lykeberg would finish off the province of Stirland. Yeah, now's the time to do it. So, unify. Stirland. Let's do it. Okay, province secured. Province secured. Confederation. Ally loses outpost. Okay. Our money situation is looking fine. We don't have to pay for this army right here, so that's good. It's also, at the same time, not really of much value where it's currently located. But just...
Yes, a sound plan. Protector of the weak.
How strong is Essen over here? Okay, Essen is a target that we could hit.
Logistics are crucial.
If I move you here to the border, supported by you for whatever little this is
To
worth.
strengthen the empire.
Now we've got this province already maximum population everywhere, maximum growth everywhere, so we no longer need to worry about growth here. That building we do... Here, let's do it like this. Let's take a look at what we've got. We have no landmarks here. This is interesting. So none of these... Yes, you do. You have the landmark, of course. But it's not a unit-specific landmark. Okay, so we don't need to build any particular type of units here. Lykeberg, you... You could do this. I don't really see any reason to get rid of that building. I don't think we need these fields here any longer. Okay, right here. Let's take a look. First of all, so Blighted Towers. You've got the landmark. You've got this, and you've got that. That's all fine. Blighted Towers is looking fine. Vertbod here, you probably shouldn't have these. I might keep them here for the moment until we're sure we don't want to do any more recruiting, but I'm going to demolish that one, actually. I'm not going to recruit any more of those units for the time being. Okay, the menagerie here, that's good. Like that. That's fine. That's fine. And the Wizard's Tower, that's fine. Okay. All right. All that's looking good. So then Lykeberg. Okay. Money-wise, we're still doing okay. I could probably even level this. Public order is looking fine, so I probably don't even need this. Why is our public order so good? Is this providing public order? No. Why is our public order so good? Control +5, that's what's doing it. Okay, I think I can demolish this one then. Upkeep -15% is nice, but I don't need that control. It's fine. Okay. You don't need to do any recruiting at all. Unless I wanted to get rid of some of these spearmen to recruit something better.
Sigmarite Archlector.
Which I think, quite frankly, I think I do. Let's go ahead and merge. We're going to demolish you, or disband you, I should say. And then we can put... You're fine in terms of all the ranged units. I wouldn't mind having a little bit of cavalry here. Maybe anti-large. which would be the Demigryph Knights, right? The ones with the halberds here, they're anti-large, okay. However, it does mean 2 turns for recruiting. So I don't love that idea because of that. I could do another halberdier unit. Halberdiers are definitely better than the spearmen. I think that's what we'll do. Okay. That works for me. Okay, so now you're back up to size 20. You could make a push on Essen, probably. Mordheim will get around to confederating you 5 turns from now, probably. All right. Where's my agent? I have an agent over here. You...
Engineer. A clean firearm.
What would I want to do with you? Damage walls. Okay. Obviously, that's not of any value. Let's go ahead and get you moving over this way. Oh, okay. We found another army here. This is good to know.
If something can be understood, it can be dismantled.
And it looks like it might be a decent army. That's good. I'm glad that we found it. I still don't see any reason to not press our advantage up here, however. This might be his last remaining army. How many settlements does he have? We can see right now 1, 2, 3,
Has made such wondrous fruits of fabrication
4. We can see 4 settlements here, but surely he must have some up here in the mountains, right? Where's Azhag normally located? Right around... Yeah, yeah, these 2 right here. Okay, so he's got these right here. Okay. However, Carrick-Cadrin has this. Let's take a look at the dwarfs. Carrick-Cadrin, yeah, you like us. I thought you might.
Will you join
And you're also doing pretty well, so let's go ahead and non-aggression pact and trade with you. Don't see any reason not to do all that. Wow, look at all that money we're going to get from them. I don't mind taking advantage of the dwarfs a little bit because humanity has done most of the fighting so far in this campaign. The dwarfs have not contributed all that much. So we'll definitely take this. And in time, maybe even do an alliance with them. But for now, that was really good. Quick deal, anything else that we want to do? Could do a trade agreement now with Ostermark. There's not really any reason not to, I suppose. Even if we do confederate them in a few turns, we'll get a few turns of trade out of it. And the Ice Court, you guys, not looking super great. Military Alliance, Karaza Karak, Skarsnik, Wurzag, Tretch, and Morskaven. Not going to worry about the alliance just yet. Okay.
Yes, my lord.
We could definitely, now with all that money we got, we can definitely afford to do a bit more. Vertbot, I might want to do the walls building here, maybe. Here's what I need to do. First of all, is I need to decide what commandment I want. Corruption doesn't look like it's a big deal here. Control is not a big deal. Income from all buildings, maybe. Construction cost reduction. Maybe this is what we want after all. We don't need the growth, but the construction cost reduction is probably going to be useful for the next few turns, or at least for next turn. Okay, we'll do that for 1 turn and then change it probably. All right. Up here, things are fine. We're only 1 level away from having those reinforced walls built. That's good. Growth and construction costs. Public orders, fine, okay. So we need Steingart from Scrag. We'll worry about that later, obviously. Okay, Crudenwald. You're vulnerable. That's actually fine with me. If Festus or Wulfric want to attack it, they can have it, and we'll capture it right back. So now we're on Middenheim. Okay, so Delbert's down here. Delbert's, you probably need the defense building. No reason not to also go ahead and upgrade these things. Karaberg, you don't have the defense building, but you're in a little bit safer location. Knightly Order. Why do I have Knightly? Oh, because it's a landmark, of course. That's why I have it. Upkeep for all armies. Recruit rank for Empire Knights. All. That's faction wide. Okay, so this is good just for your basic Empire Knights units. We should probably recruit some more of those. Do I need the farm? I don't think I need to upgrade this farm. In terms of our growth, it's probably not going to make that big of a difference. Yeah, I don't really see the need for it. I'm kind of a cheapskate when it comes to leveling up buildings that I know long term I'm not going to keep there. However, we do want to do the foundry. Okay, we still have 9,000 left. Nuln, this is a low priority. The public order is dropping. We definitely are going to need to address that at some point. Oh, is it because of the Confederation? Confederation control -4, sure enough. Okay, that's fine. Altdorf, we are one turn away from getting the mightiest fortress. That's going to be pretty nice when we get that. I don't think we really need the public order building anymore. I'll keep it for now, I guess. Don't really need to keep leveling the walls right now, I don't think. I do want to change this to this so that this building here will be 1,000 less expensive to level up. And this one, we still need to raid Schoppendorf. Okay. I think I'll leave that there for now. Ultimately, this is going to just increase our global recruitment and local recruitment, okay? All right. Black Pit, you're almost done with your walls. Your walls. So that'll be good. Let's go ahead and give you the growth, however. You do still need it. And then Gregor Braun. Let's get you over here. If Delbert's is going to... I don't think they're going to attack Delbert's. I think they would have attacked it last turn. Let's just basically...
I am Prince and Emperor.
We could go up into Crudum. Okay, here's the first thing I need to do. Wulfric. How many turns before we can safely declare war on you again?
I travel the world
or alternatively,
seeking
you declare war on
Today
us.
you bring one
5
to
turns
me.
remaining. Okay. 5 turns is actually more time than I thought that we had. However, he's less likely to wait 10 turns, I feel like, particularly now that we've taken one of his enemies away from him because we confederated Stirland. What I could do is I could go ahead and raid Schoppendorf now. Is there any point in doing it? If I raided Schoppendorf, he could attack me with that army and I would win that. This army, we cannot see how far that army can go, but rest assured it can go a heck of a lot farther than what it's showing me right there.
Now.
if I raid Schoppendorf and then I move you in march stance,
Yes, a sound
yes, you
plan.
can get close enough to reinforce.
The Empire.
I'm going to do that.
I see no
We're going to
other
raid
option.
Schoppendorf.
Move!
Okay. And you're still getting replenishment. That's good. That's very, very good. Okay. I actually didn't expect that to happen. But I'm not going to complain about it. And then you just move close enough to him to reinforce. And likewise, you are getting replenishment as well. Okay. We just want to keep these two armies together, I believe. Black Pit. Okay, you are taking a pretty big public order hit here. So we're probably going to want to do something about that. But we've got a few turns before we have to worry about it. Okay, now, Helmgart, you're being improved already. Marienburg, you're almost done with your Wizard's Tower. That'll be good. You are unfortunately losing quite a lot of public order here. It might be time to recruit a new army. You, Eichstätten, you are not a walled city, but you do have a good garrison. You've got landmark, spices, wine, control, growth, corruption, and a little bit of a garrison. This is not the building that I want there, that's for sure. We'll switch that one out. You are losing public order. However, it's made worse by the Confederation, which is only going to last for 5 turns. And we can also improve it with this. You're only level 3. It's going to take you a while to get up to a higher level. For now, we'll go ahead and do that. And now we're back to Stirland. Okay, I think we've gone through all of our settlements and we still have plenty of money. So let's take a look at Marienburg. If I want to do another army to be recruited right here, we're back in the situation where we can't recruit any good units. But I could recruit the army in Bogenhofen and move them over. Right here, obviously, we can do great swords and huntsmen and halberdiers and crossbowmen. Take a look, first of all, at our hero situation. We actually can get another Empire Captain and 2 more Battle Wizards. Very nice. When this... Okay, I might as well wait until next turn because I'm going to get that +4 hero recruit rank for Battle Wizards. That will be very, very nice indeed. Wait a minute. Not 2 more turns. I have to level this whole thing up. It's going to take 4 turns. Marienburg. This will increase the recruit rank by 2. Okay. So next turn we'll have to remember to recruit a wizard. Bogenhofen, though, we could still go ahead and do an Empire Captain. Strong, maybe. We could only recruit them at level 1? Wow, that's awful. Okay. If I recruit a lord... Ooh, hello. Elspeth is ready to come back. Okay. My goodness, that changes things. Elspeth, you need to be recruited here because you're very, very good with some of the units that we can only recruit from here. So, Elspeth, welcome back.
Elspeth von
You can
Draken.
go ahead and
von
just sit
Draken.
in Nuln for the time being. In terms of
For Verena and Nuln.
what you're best with, okay, missile cavalry, and missile chariots. Great swords and demigryph knights. Spearmen, swordsmen, flagellants, and halberdiers. And that's it. I thought she buffed the knights of whatchamacallit.
I call upon your might.
Oh, we can't even recruit them. Alright, so she's going to have to recruit a couple of Hellstorms for now. And it's relatively cheap for her to go ahead and recruit. Not these guys. Not the Knights of the Blazing Sun. Where are the Knights of the Black Rose? So she does not recruit. She has no advantage to recruiting them, nor buffs to them in battle? Really?
Amethyst Guardian.
Do I need this build? That's what I need. I need this building right here. Then that would help. Okay. So this is not a... this is not specific to Elspeth. This is for anybody then. And this would allow the recruiting rank to be +3 and the local recruitment duration -1. Okay. So we definitely are going to want to build this building, but we don't need to worry about it right now. Back to her.
Amethyst
So
Mage.
she can go ahead and do... I might do a couple of demigryph knights with halberds for her. So we got some anti-large here. And then... I think maybe some halberdiers. Oh, I'm out of money. Wow, I burned through my money awfully quickly there, didn't I? Okay, let's maybe cancel one of the buildings that don't urgently need any construction. If there are any. You're being demolished. I definitely do want to upgrade that. Okay, so nothing to cancel there. Nothing to cancel here. Nothing to cancel. Okay, Delberts. No, okay, never mind. I actually don't want to cancel any of those. So that's fine. She could just recruit those. That's fine. And then what that means is Marienburg, it's going to take 3 turns for you to rebel. But your garrison is quite strong. So I'm not too worried about losing it. Okay. Let's go ahead. Research available. Minus 10% for all buildings. That would definitely be quite good. Let's go ahead and do that. I could buy a little bit of time here at Marienburg by doing the Inquisition again. It would be 1,000, and that would take us below our cushion of 1,000. So I want to keep the 1,000. Now the other thing we can do, as was pointed out to me, is we could lower, not here, we can lower the relations between, like, Ivris and, say, Wulfric. No, I can't. I cannot lower... I cannot lower diplomatic relations with Norscan factions, apparently. This is only listing... What if I change this to... Yeah, it's only listing order factions. I don't have any control over non-order factions. Okay, that's fine. We don't have the prestige to burn on that anyway. Let's go ahead and come back to here. Now, since I've already blown through all my money, I still do want to do this. Would he attack us? And if he did attack us, could we win?
Ready.
Let's see what
Does
happens.
the Emperor bid? Fight for our nation!
This is a valiant defeat. We're going to go ahead and... Wow, look at how long it's going to take us to build siege weapons here. That's ridiculous. Okay, 49 turns for the siege to wear them down. Okay, at least you are still getting
Brute strength can only take you so far.
your replenishment. And if he were to attack us here,
Finest increment.
you are close enough to reinforce.
So,
If we were to attack them, it's a decisive victory now. But what I want to do, I don't love the idea of fighting another walled city battle right now. Not just yet. Yeah, we've fought this last time. It was a lot tougher than the Auto Resolve would lead you to believe. So we're gonna go ahead and cause them a little bit of attrition, and
Diligent, meticulous, shrewd, and handsome.
and see if they attack us.
what?
And if they do attack us, I'd rather fight this as a field battle, I think. Although they're strong enough. They got 2 Arachnarok spiders. We might have to retreat. I just want to see what happens before we do anything else. I just want to see what happens. I don't think he's close enough to take Beck. If he did attack Beck, if he occupied it, we'd just turn around and take it right back. So I'm not too worried about that. Okay, so at this point, I think we're finally about ready to advance this, advance our turn here, but just to make sure everybody has moved. Right? You have moved. Okay. Everybody has moved. If I wanted to go ahead and recruit an Empire captain in Nuln, can I do that?
Amethyst Magistrix.
I cannot. I can only recruit engineers here. Okay. All right, and I think I've already gone through all of our diplomacy. So I think we're finally ready to end our turn. Yep, let's do it. Okay, that's interesting. Went right by Azhag's turn, and he did not do anything. Kazrak is still heading west. That suits me fine. For now, suits me fine. Okay, so what is Bretonia going to do? They finally have the upper hand on Grom the Paunch, but now it looks like they've decided to turn around and fight Kazrak, which makes sense. If they can deal with Kazrak, that'll certainly... Yeah, that works for me. Keep Kazrak weak. Okay, here comes Wulfric. He's, I'm sure, not happy that we have started raiding his territory, but he didn't declare war on us. He is, however, trespassing through our territory, which is less than ideal. Hey, he tried to block me. That would have been very annoying. Okay. There we go. We got that one taken care of. And the big one here. Trickster cult discovered in Lykeburg. Okay, obviously we want to deal with that. Pestilent scheme performed. Okay, we gotta start worrying about the Skaven now. The Wa of Wurzag failed. That's good. Kislev has been destroyed. Sorry about that. Trait gained. Grievous. Okay. Ready for duty. The Witch Hunter. Okay. And Gavin Meyer, the Warrior Priest. Okay, that's good. We'll get you guys down. And another Witch Hunter. We'll get at least some of you down into Elspeth's army. But this is the big one. Mission successful. Okay. 2,500 treasury. The other Trickster's Shard, Enchanted Shield, and an Ogre Blade. Happily take all that. And let's deal with that Trickster cult while I'm thinking about it. Just go through all my messages here because I'm, of course, obsessive about that. Got lots of buildings constructed and a few others demolished. Okay, so Lykeburg. Let's go ahead and clear out... right here. Let's clear out this Trickster cult. Wow, that's expensive. Gone. Ooh! Faction destroyed. That was their last remaining Trickster cult. Alright, well. Happy to get rid of them. Okay. Now, let's take a look. He is recruiting.
Into battle.
We are not replenishing with this army, but this one is. And we are at the same time reducing the strength of that garrison, but by a tiny fractional amount, which is less than ideal.
I will marshal the men.
Owen, you're level 22. Do you have... You do have 3 ranks of wound here. What's your chance to assassinate him? 33%. That is not great. What about you? Yours is going to be roughly the same, I would imagine. Okay. Certainly not much better. Alright, how do we want to proceed? You know what? Probably what we want to... how we want to proceed... is to wrap up this episode, because I'm coming up on an hour here. This guy right there, size 20, fairly strong. I cannot run the risk of them taking Altdorf, which they could do if they hit it with both armies. They can't do it if they hit it with one army. Elspeth cannot really get up there. I could cancel the recruiting these. Can you? Yes, you can actually. So Gregor Braun can actually make it all the way down into Altdorf. I think maybe we'd better do that. I absolutely, under no circumstances, can allow Altdorf to be taken again.
To the provinces.
What if I moved EKF down there?
As is my right by Sigmar's crown.
He... Yes, he can reach as well. Okay. So that's a possibility as well.
Now,
It's a possibility, but I don't think we're going to do it. I think what we're going to do is we're going to move Gregor Braun down.
move!
We're actually going to get rid of
By the comet.
these regiments of renown. You and you and you. I'm going to keep the ones that are anti-large because of the number of large units that they could potentially end up facing. But Karl Franz, I want you...
I am Franz. They will obey.
I want you over here defending Delbers. Not so actually partially defending Delbers, but actually more of a... Oops, no, I don't want you inside.
Ready.
I want you outside. Because I want
In
you
the
to
name
do
of
that.
Magnus.
Partially defending Delberts, but actually more of a just being located in a strategic location where you can go north or south based on what Wulfric decides to do here. I do know that I want you...
What?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. You three can be disbanded. Now we're down to 17.
It shall be done.
We're going to get you down here into this army for the
My
moment.
spyglass is of use.
So, who calls?
We now have 2 witch hunters, 1 engineer.
Let us
Gavin
forge
Meyer, let's
our
go ahead and
faith.
get you headed down this way, but you can't get there.
Time to heal.
Actually, it almost looks like you can.
What does the Emperor
Oh, wow.
bid?
Okay, sure. Take that. And then one more. You, Arndt von
They will be
Hries,
judged.
another witch hunter. You head down as well.
Looking ahead.
But obviously what we're going to do is we're going to get some of these witch hunters into other armies. They're just going in for now to make
I will marshal the men.
make this army look stronger so that Wulfric doesn't get the idea of attacking us. Middenheim, you're 1 turn away from improving your walls. You're fine. Crudenwald. I think we will go ahead and try to build the garrison. We do have to worry about public order here. That will be something that Karl Franz can deal with in time. Black Pit, likewise, I'm eventually going to have to worry about public order there, but not for a while. And you did at least get your walls building built. So you're fine.
Is it time?
We definitely need to worry about Marienburg. 2 turns away from a rebellion there. Karl Franz, I could get rid of that one as well.
The graveyard rose.
I don't think I need to, though. I think I'll hold off for the time being. Let's go back to Elspeth. So Elspeth,
Join me for the pillars of the world.
let's go ahead and give you... Wow, I actually can't recruit my Hochland
Rider of the dragon
long rifles at all yet. I demolished the only building where they could be... That was dumb. Yeah, I demolished the only building that was allowing me to recruit them. Alright, it's fine. At least we do have our battle wizards now that we could do. Battle wizards, I can recruit them at level 5. Okay, we'll think about that. Take a shot in here. Go ahead and do that. Vertbod. I'm starting to run low on my money. Leichberg. What did I want to build here? I know what I wanted to build. I wanted to build this here, I think. I think we can get away with that, okay. And then we have 2,300. I'm going to want to build probably this, the gunsmith. Okay. And then with the money that we have left, I'll save this for something else. Okay. And finally, yeah, I'm going to leave all those. Faldorf, you're looking fine. Okay, so we've gone through all of our settlements. I think we've gone through our western armies. If we're not at war with Wulfric in 4 turns, we will be declaring war on him. We're going to go ahead and save the game up here. Do I want to also make an attack down here?
Archlector.
I think you're probably strong enough to. So I think the answer is yes. We do want to do that, and we'll fight this battle in the next episode. It means trespassing. Let me just see if Ostermark will be willing to do a... They are not willing to do a military access, so they're not going to like this too much, but it's fine. While I'm here, I might as well check our other diplomacy. Ooh, trade agreement with Avalorn. Yes, please.
Flower of the goddess.
Yes, we will happily take that. Okay, things are starting to come together here for the Order Tide. Military alliance, no. Peace tree, this is interesting. Azhag is still not interested in peace. Okay. If you insist, then we'll just have to take more of your territory. So let's go ahead and... First of all, what do you...
Master craftsman.
Okay, it's your damage walls. There's no point in doing that. What could you do against him? You could block army. Only a 27% chance to do it. Probably not worth it.
Protector of the weak.
How strong? Okay, I think we can win that.
For the Emperor.
We are trespassing, unfortunately. But it's fine, yeah, decisive victory, okay.
The Empire.
So, next question. Do I want to bring this army into that battle? I guess it's still strong enough that it can contribute a little bit. There's really no reason not to.
What?
He's going to have to go in March stance, unfortunately, but that's fine. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's get him in the right position here. Just out of curiosity, how upset is Ostermark about all that? Deteriorating. They're actually not... It was already deteriorating, I guess, because it's not saying anything about our trespasses. Confederation penalty... Strategic threat, past treaties with world walkers. Okay, interesting. All right, so yeah, we're just going to go ahead and save the game right here. And we will pick up in the next episode with this battle. And can hopefully continue the positive vibes that we've had in this campaign. All right, so thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you then.